Hello everyone, Metashadow here, bringing you a new interesting fighting game I just found. This is the Touhou project Unthinkable Natural Law. This is actually an expansion pack to the Touhou Scarlet Loves a Rappacy, which is also another fighting game, which is based off the Touhou series, which is more of a bullet hell style game. A friend wanted to see this, so I'm going to document the best I can at this, but I'm no pro. So if anyone wants to correct me on anything I talk about, feel free. I would love to actually learn more about this game and understand it better. This game offers a lot of music, and most of it's actually pretty good. Now, another feature of this game is basically the deck system. Basically, you get 20 cards to work with. Let's find someone. The game gives you 4 save options for decks, so each of these symbols represents another deck. Then in it, you get system cards. These are basically, anyone can use these, and they're pretty common. And they just do a minor user increase. Health or defense or attack, or make you immune for so long, or various system effects. Next are skills. These are basically your character's attack skills in special moves. Putting these on will give you a new move to work with, and it tells you the button combination in the card description here. And it's usually something simple like down back shot attack or down forward shot attack. Also good to note that equipping multiple of these will upgrade the attack. So having up to 4 in your deck, which is the maximum, is a good idea if you want to increase the strength of your attack. And next you have your spell cards. These are your ultimate moves. These cost a lot more than the standard skills or system cards, usually up to 5, mostly 3. And they are basically do the most damage and usually fill the screen with something pretty. Good to note that because they cost so much, they sacrifice a lot of your cards to use them, and you only get 20 cards. So using a 5-card spell means you just lost a quarter of your deck to use this attack. I'm not actually going to build a deck because that would actually take a while. And we'll just go into practice here and I'll show off some of the basic controls. I don't know what that red symbol means. It's not an actual deck. I think it's just random cards. If anyone wants to actually correct me on that, please. Also, a nice variety of levels when you go to another world. But for for practice, I guess we'll just go to the random. Takes a while to load, but that's probably my computer more than anything else. And we begin. Basic controls: forwards forward, backwards backwards, up is jump, down is duck. Melee attacks can be comboed. Shot attack, strong shot attack. Different button combinations do different attacks. Down forward did that. Anyways, the block is basically just push backwards against the attack. It's basically a flinch block system. To dash, forward, double tap. This girl doesn't actually dash, she more just hops. And also, in the air, you can fly. This girl has a weird flying mechanism. She more just kind of flash teleports. I kind of picked a bad person to be to show off the maneuvers. Anyways, down below you'll see the gray blocks there that represent your hand. You can have up to 5 cards in your hand. To get a new card, you have to land about 5 to 7 hits. I guess it varies on the person. Some people actually need 5. And then you have a button to switch through your cards, and another button to activate them. Cards like this are the equip spell or skill cards. Use once to activate, and then remember that button combination to do it again. There's not much else to say. Dashing forward twice, I can't do it again with this girl, but it's called grazing, and it also goes through attacks, just as a helpful note. So basically, you can dash through any kind of beam attack and not take any damage, whereas blocking, you'll take some chip damage. Oh. I think that's all for practice. Let's actually go in and try a battle. There's some other stuff I have to show. The computer can pick whoever he wants. And we'll go randomly in. Levels don't really mean too much. I know in the background's different, but I'm not too sure of that. We'll let it load, and here we go. I'm fighting myself. Wonderful. Now, as you'll notice, there's weather effects. Each one does something different, and there's quite a multitude of them. I don't know them all, so I can't really go in too much detail on that. Other than there's a rumor I've heard from various internet sites that some characters actually have better weather effects and get special abilities from them. How true that is, I do not know. And that, it's pretty standard. Also note about flying. Some characters are very committed to their flight pattern. This one doesn't have too much control in the air. Which is another nice thing about this game I like. Most characters have something about them that makes them different than the other characters. This one really focuses on close combat. Moving far away is kind of a bad idea with her. Now you'll notice I probably have the computer set on easy just to show off here. And boot to the head. Also note that after a battle, you will receive a few cards. They're random, so this really helps with the deck construction, in that you don't have to go through an overlarge arcade mode to get cards. You can just get luck out and get a few random here. Go through the arcade mode gets you a lot more cards from the random selection, and usually gives you more cards towards the character that just beat it. So if you're looking for a certain card for a certain person, it's better just to go through arcade. Alright. Next person will be one of my favorites, Touhou. And again, the computer can pick whoever he wants. If this loads soon, I'm running out of time. Alright. Her dash is kind of weird. She'll go under the ground and just her hat will roll across. From what I understand in her story, she's actually a goddess and is really into frogs. God likes frogs. You wanna know. Tree uppercut. Oh yeah, her crouch is different too. She gets on a lily pad, but she already stays close to the ground. Also, I forgot to mention this earlier, but down below, the blue little hexagons are basically your spirit, and you can only use so many shot attacks, and then those run out. Just kind of worth noting. They usually refill pretty quickly, so you're not overly dependent on it. Please die, I'm kind of out of time here. Well, I think you guys get the general idea, so I'm just going to cut it here. Sorry I couldn't end this for you, but